Hello friends, welcome to Nursing and Biology. Today we will study blood flow. Here is a diagram of heart and there are 4 chambers visible, 2 atria and 2 ventricles. 2 ventricles are on the downside, 2 atria on the upside, and you can see left hand side, that is the actual right side of the heart, which carries deoxygenated blood, and the left side of heart carries oxygenated blood. Now you can see these chambers and how the blood flows. Let us study. See, this is the right atrium. Right atrium receives blood from inferior vena cava, from the lower portion of the body, and from superior vena cava, from upper body. So we get deoxygenated blood in the right atrium. After that, from the right atrium, through the tricuspid wall, the blood reaches into the right ventricle. So now right ventricle pumps blood into the pulmonary arteries, to the left lung and to the right lung. These are called pulmonary arteries because they carry deoxygenated blood. So now after you understand this, so did you notice the pulmonary valve between right ventricle and pulmonary arteries? Okay, next, after being oxygenated, blood oxygenated from the lungs, it is received into the left atrium. This is the left atrium. So how the blood comes into the left atrium? It is through the pulmonary veins from the left lung and the right lung. So through the left atrium, the blood reaches into the left ventricle by mitral valve or bicuspid valve. This is the mitral valve. So when the heart contracts, when the left ventricle contracts, the blood is pumped into the aorta through aortic valve. So now you see the aorta here. This is the major big red artery called aorta, so which supplies blood to all over the body. So here you see the 3 branches of aorta which supplies blood to the upper body. Like on the left hand side you see the brachiocephalic artery, which has 2 branches, right subclavian artery and right carotid artery. The middle one is the left carotid artery, and on the right hand side you see the right subclavian artery. Okay, so this aorta, this is the arc of aorta, then it descends down and then it becomes the abdominal aorta. To the lower body it supplies blood. So this is the whole system of blood flow, which I hope you understood, and we can learn this by easy 12 steps. You are going to learn in just a moment. So check this whole picture out. Just the blood reaches into the right atrium, then it goes to the right ventricle, then it is sent into the lungs for oxygenation, then it reaches into the left atrium and it reaches into the left ventricle and it's pumped to the body, and the inferior vena cava collects blood from all over the body, and this cycle continues. So I have a question for you. Do you know how much a cardiac cycle takes time? So comment below. At the end of the video I will tell you the answer. So now let's see. Here is the another picture which will make the steps more easy. So you will have to learn these 12 easy steps to memorize this blood flow cycle throughout your study plan, your course. So it's easy to remember. Right side is deoxygenated and the left side is the oxygenated blood. I hope you remember the chambers of the heart: right atrium, right ventricle deoxygenated, and the left atrium and the left ventricle oxygenated blood. So the number 1 step is, see it clearly, superior and inferior vena cava carries blood from the body, and number 2, it reaches to the right atrium. Number 3, through the tricuspid wall it reaches into the number 4, that is right ventricle. After that, through the pulmonary wall it reaches into the pulmonary artery. So it reaches into the lungs where the blood gets oxygenated. After that, the number 7 point, Next 6 points are for the oxygenated blood, which is received through pulmonary veins, number 7, into the left atrium, number 8, and number 9 is through the mitral wall or bicuspid wall. It reaches into the number 10, that is left ventricle. Through the aortic wall, which is number 11, it reaches into the aorta, that is number 12, which reaches to the whole body. So I hope you understand and look at the picture. Okay, so carefully remember all these points and summarize and try to write these. You will never forget this. And I hope you also learned about the anatomy and like physiology of the heart here. So if anybody knows about the average weight of the human heart, you can also comment it down. So now I'm going to tell the answer. The average cardiac cycle is 0.8 seconds. Thank you and have a nice day. Comment for the videos which you want to learn at the earliest, so I will make according to you, and consider subscribing to this channel to learn more. Thank you.